trying something new here. This is our 30th day of 100 Instagram Live consecutive videos. Jay's going live on Instagram right now. He should be tapping me in here, and then we're going to pop him on here. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't hear him on here, though. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, buddy? All is well. How are you?
I'm good.
Meg's going to join us, too. We're going to get Meg on.
Oh, we're going to get somebody else on? Hey.
There's Meg. What's up, Meg? How you doing?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Jay just messaged Jay. I'm like, yeah, we can hop on at 15. Oh, like epic PTO meeting. I was like, oh, God, yeah, I'll be there.
Nice.
That's so funny, right? Yeah, so it's funny. Meg hit me up. This was like a few days ago on the inbox to say, hey, I love what you guys are talking about. It's cool. It's like we're hanging out and having fun. She's like, it might be sometime. So I was like, heck yeah, why not? Like, I'll definitely invite you,
He's like,
So
you ready today?
And I asked her, like, what do you want to talk about? And, Meg's a realtor. So she was like, we could talk about the market, blah, blah. But, then she talked about law of, attraction and law of manifestation. And I was like, man, that sounds so much more fun than again, you can talk about the market if you want, Meg. I don't care. But, in the grand scheme of things,
in?
I'm sorry, what?
Like, what are you interested in? Like, what are you doing in life?
Exactly.
I feel like that's the thing we forget to ask about people.
Yeah, exactly. So tell us about you, Meg. Welcome to our 30th episode.
I know. I think so. This year's really been about habits for me and building habits and just basically doing things that are good for me and that I know that are good for me, and then doing less of the things that are not good for me. And I started off with doing 75 hard, and I really called it 75 easy. So for those of you who don't know, 75 hard, you work out twice a day, 45-minute workout, 2 45-minute workouts. One has to be outside. And then you have to read 10 pages a day, not drink, be on a diet. So it just creates these ridiculous and excessive habits, but they're good. I'm like, if I could just do 5 of them or even 3 of them on the list, that would be really good. And so when I started working out, I realized that everything's really a rep. You know what I mean? It's just how many times you do things. And so, and I had a really tough year last year, and I realized that the only thing that I could control was my mind, even when everything else was very out of control. That was the only thing that I knew I could. That would be that's your piece, And so I did a lot of learning about manifestation. I learned about Jose Silva, and I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he, I think it's called the art of mind control or something with mind control, but he teaches you how to start just meditation. So I think that the first and most important thing is about learning how to quiet your mind when it comes to manifestation. And I think that people believe that manifestation is really this just this belief, but it's also the action. So it has to be something that's almost unbelievable, and then you have to then you just do it. You can't just say it. So that's why I love what you guys are doing, because it's about just creating the habit, reiterating, trying it, right, testing it, and doing it. Right. So I love that. I just appreciate that about you guys, that you're all right, we're just going to do this thing.
Hi, Meg. I'm Joe. But
Hi, Joe.
Nice to meet you. I had a quick question. So how long have you been doing this whole what is it called? Hard 7?
75 hard.
75 hard.
You're supposed to do it for 75 days. And if you don't do one of the things then you have to like start over again. So I'm really at like 75 hard day, like tape day, like 150, like day one. Cause like some days I'm like, it's really hard. So I actually never finished the 75 hard days, but I've done so many things that like it just teaches you how to like be habitual about things, you know, and then how to like try to get them into your schedule. Like you guys have been doing this. It was like, okay, we're gonna do this thing, but like, how are we gonna do it? Like, when are we gonna do it? Exactly. And then I'm sure you found it hard to like find time to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
75 Hard, Joe. It's with David Goggins, so it's a book as well.
Oh.
You know, and that's like the regiment from the book. And it's funny because, like, you know, when I read it and, you know, went through all that, Maggie, I was like, there's no way I can keep up with all these things. It's, like, tough to even, like, do that. So it's about picking one or two things for me is what worked better.
Yeah.
Right? Like, to say, okay, you know, I'll just do that workout, and I'll do that for, you know, 75 days and see, you know, it's a workout outside and a workout inside. So it's like finding, I think, it's been more successful, you know, when you take one specific thing and make it a habit, right? It's kind of like same thing we're doing here, you know, doing it for 100 days. It's like hard. It's, you know, even before I came on today, I was like, oh, fuck, I got to do this thing, you know, and then we get on and we're like, all right, it's not that bad. Like, it's like, you know, it's just one of those things. Same thing, like 75 Hard has that same concept, right? It's like, you know, it's like small wins is what it is. A lot of times when you're building something new, it takes time before it makes it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. But it takes iterations.
Yeah. So we need to stop this and restart again? No, heck no. I'm at 30 days. I don't know how I feel about going back to 0 now.
Yeah.
What's this is already out there, you know?
Exactly.
Meg, what's like the longest you went and then like went back to 0 again?
Oh, like 5. Like, I can only do like 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Then I started realizing, like, okay, well, if I can do, like, if I can do workout myself, and then I can do a workout with my kids, aka just like go for a hike, like for 45 minutes outside, like go for a walk. So like trying to like just really trying to like. I think the thing is like we get so scared of the big thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like 75 hard, everyone's like, don't do that. You're going to just gain all the weight back and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, but it's more than just like, it's way more than that. It's like reading and just trying something and doing something. And if I fail, it's fine. But I think people, and I would say like, I was like, oh, I failed, you know, be like, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, but it's true. And people love it because it's like, I just kept failing. But I learned like over 8 months, you know what I mean? All those reps of like, just working out more, eating healthy, not drinking, or like whatever. I'll have like a glass of wine once a month. Like no one's dying. But I'm just saying, just doing all the like healthy things, then at the end you can really see like, wow, like I feel stronger. I'm sleeping better, like all the things. So but I think with 75 hard, the thing that was lacking was that like the meditation aspect of it. And just like quieting the mind. And do you guys do any like meditation or anything like that?
Yes, it's a form of breathing, like deep breathing. You know, it's like yes, it's guided meditation is what I do. And again, like I said, it's so helpful. Like it calms your brain down. And honestly, that's my biggest issue, right? Like I know so like things I've learned, I constantly learn and like look at things. And it's so hard to calm your brain down when you have so much like stuff in it, that you're dealing with. So like, whenever I feel like I'm over stressing and things like that, I'll stop and try to like just put a 3-minute meditation. Really, it's an 11-minute one that I do, when I have that full time, but just like taking deep breaths during the course of the day and just taking time to like just breathe, right? It's like so important. How about you?
I try to meditate like at least once a day in the mornings and do like a 30-minute meditation, but I did actually have like a manifestation coach And she would call me like 5 in the morning and like be like, "Did you meditate?" And I'm like, "Yes," but a lot of times I would fall back asleep. But I do like one on manifestation. And then she taught me one of like an I ams. I don't know if you've heard of those.
Yes.
Like, so you're like, "I am strong, I am capable," and I didn't realize like I really like those too. Like you could do like I am wealthy ones, so like I'm abundant, I whatever. And I think it's been like a really important practice that I've started doing the I am. So it was really like an hour long. There's this one guy, his name's like Chris Santisi, and he's kind of weird. Like when you listen to it, it's a little weird, but it's good. So I actually put it on in the car with my kids so that they start to learn how to say like I am strong, I am this, and it's cool to see like what their I ams are, when they like think about it. So they'll be like my daughter will be like, "Oh, I'm an artist," you know what I mean?
That's
or
awesome.
whatever. Yeah. So I think like I don't know. I was thinking today we were like walking. We live in Narragansett, so we were walking on the rocks over there, and I was just thinking today about if I can teach my kids anything, I just want to be able to like teach them the tools and like moving your body and like being outside is like also a form of meditation, and like teaching them how to meditate
Okay, so not sure how that came out, but we'll find out in a second. We're going to tweak this out though, because we need to figure all this out. I'm trying to get the Instagram aligned with everything else. It's been kind of a issue getting Instagram on this live here. Not that it can be done different ways. I was just trying this out, but yeah, so that's our 30th episode. 70 more to go. We're here every day. If you want to check us out on Instagram, you can just go to Earned Life. That's Jay's Instagram profile, and mine is disabled. If you've been following along, you know what's going on. But yeah, that's gone. So